What is up, guys? Today I'm filming a different type of video. I'm gonna be filming things I learned as a small business owner. If you're new, subscribe, like this video, comment, check out my other videos, check out my socials. Everything will be linked down below: my Instagram, my Etsy, my TikTok, my Depop, my Instagrams. Everything will be linked down below. If you're not following them, you are missing out. Make sure you get engaged with them because it helps me out a lot. Notifications. So I have a list of things on my computer on what I want to talk about, because I'm going to be brutally honest with you like I usually am. So if you can't handle that, then my channel isn't for you. So I've had my small business for a year now. Like literally last month was my year mark, and I dropped a new lip gloss because of that. New lip gloss called Crazy Corn. It's candy corn scented. You can buy it too. So the first thing that I learned as a business owner is buying products in bulk on Etsy or Brambleberry is way more cost efficient. So when I first started my Etsy, I was buying really small containers of oils because the first product that I dropped was hair growth oil, and that's always going to be in the shop no matter what, because that's literally like my child. Buying these little small 2-ounce 3-ounce bottles of oils, and I would be spending like $17-18 on them, thinking that I got a steal, but I never did. I wasted so much money on buying these little ass bottles that I have to refill in with a month because people were buying it. Now learning to buy things in bulk, because like I bought a 33 or 32 ounce almond oil and it was like $16-17, which I think is a really good steal, and it was free shipping. Getting my stuff, like I've been favoriting a bunch of stuff on things I need to buy soon. So, yeah, just learn from me, buy it in bulk and better. Like I wasn't buying shit in bulk for a while because I was just like, I feel like you have to be top tier, you have to be like having a bunch of sales to get bulk stuff. But within a year of me having a business, I already have to start buying bulk things because people like my products. The next thing is you're not always gonna have sales. Something that I don't really like about like certain social media, like especially TikTok, like I've had it for a few months now, and I've noticed that people on TikTok, like in the small business world, that are clearly very new at being a business owner like myself, would basically guilt trip people into buying their stuff because they haven't had sales in weeks. That is not how you do it. Don't do that. Don't guilt trip people into buying your stuff because it's not genuine. All September, guess what? I didn't get not one sale, and I didn't talk about it on social media because, I mean, I should have, but the thing is, like, I wasn't gonna guilt trip people into buying my stuff because it's either you want to or you don't. No one's holding a gun to your head to buy these people's stuff. Like, I love supporting small business owners, but you don't have to support them if you don't want to. Like, there's been like every other month, there's times where I don't get sales, and I can't remember every month that I haven't had sales, but it's not every month, and it's a temporary thing. So you have to realize that it's not always gonna be like that. You have to realize that you're literally just people have like years or months under my belt, so I'm constantly like, I want to be like that too. Because when I first made that Instagram, my business Instagram, I just wanted to be like those people, but I realized that I'm going to be like that one day. It's just right now is not my time. So yeah, like I even get grateful even getting one in a month, like one order in a month, because it's better than zero. The next thing is, this is something that's been bothering me for a while, probably before I even made a business, to be honest with you. Why do my cheeks look so red? So I've noticed for a while, people in the small business world profit off of people's insecurities a lot of the times. I phrased it really weird on here, but that's just the best way that I can explain it on here to you guys. But I've noticed, like, I was, you know, on my Instagram scrolling, and then I noticed, do you want to get rid of your stinky vagina? Click here, buy my soap. And I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Not that I have a stinky vagina, but I'm just saying that shit can make, like, that shit makes people insecure. So like, why would you just put it out there like, oh, this is gonna save your everything, like your bacterial vaginosis, everything. Like, why would you think that? Like, literally, like, people act like the soap, like those yoni soaps are like God's gift. Like, they just be like making, like, marketing it as, oh, you can get wet off of this, you can have a WAP off of this. And if you don't know what WAP is, it's a wet ass. Like, how does a soap increase lube? Houseway, how does that work? Oh, if you suffer from vaginal dryness, this soap is for you, this oil is for you. And I'm just like, I don't have to worry about the vaginal dryness until I'm like in 40s, but what? I will never ever profit off of people's insecurities like that and make people feel like shit just so people can buy my stuff. I can't ever see myself doing that. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing it so much in the small business community, and it's honestly sad. Like, people were like saying that these hair growth oils will cure alopecia, and I don't know why they think that, because I looked it up online to be like, what is alopecia, because I couldn't tell if it was an autoimmune disease thing. Okay, it says online, can you grow back your hair back if you have alopecia? Alopecia causes hair loss, usually on the head and the face. The disease is different for each person. Some people's hair grows back fully, while some don't. There is no cure for alopecia, but there are treatments that help hair grow back more quickly. So I'm just like, why are these business owners acting like these hair growth oils do magic on people's hair? Like, okay, hair growth oils do grow hair if you massage it in and shit, if you use it consistently, but also alopecia is not something that can be cured. It literally says it on here. But so many people are like, this can cure alopecia, and they'll show these pictures of people that have alleged alopecia. I don't understand that. I'm sorry. I have never not once said this will cure this. I will allow thinning edges, okay? I will be like, oh, it can help with thinning edges. I can allow that. But something as serious as that, alopecia, no, that's just a reach, in my opinion. I'm sorry. But like, the small business community can be really toxic. And literally, I watched this girl's video of Harry on a Hook. I've been watching her for a couple of months now, and you know, she has like almost 100,000 subscribers. And let me tell you, a month ago, she favorited my Etsy shop, because I don't even know how she found it, but I was in her live once and I was talking to her along with other people, and somehow, because I didn't even mention my business name at all, because I don't want to be like self-promoting and being annoying, but somehow she found it. And I was like, wait, I like looked at it, because you could see who favorites your shop and shit and who likes it and all that. And I was like, wait, I watch her on YouTube. Flattered by that. I really don't know how she found it, to be honest with you, but she was talking about this small business owner that I used to like. I didn't follow her, but like, I didn't follow her because I don't like anime, makeup brand for anime inspired stuff. And apparently this lady was bullying her customers and like giving her customers like moldy packages, and she wasn't giving people their money. She wouldn't send out their packages. She was giving out fake shipping labels, which I didn't even know that was a thing, bro, until I heard her talk about it. It doesn't really take that much to realize how toxic the small community is, but you just have to find that small circle of people that you actually know that are genuine and aren't people like aren't like that. She completely rebranded since that whole scandal, and like now she's like, I think she has like a totally different name now, and she sells like sex toys, and it's still like under the anime thing. But like I said, like she hasn't spoke out about anything. She cusses people out. She's just very unprofessional. Like, her and her boyfriend just bully people, like their customers, and it's just like, how ghetto is that? Like, when I was hearing this, I was just like, I can't see myself doing that ever. Like, I am so paranoid about messing up people's order. I'm so paranoid about people getting broken shit that I over tape everything that I give out, because like people are always like, girl, you over tape the hell out of your packages. And I'm trying to make every drop of whatever you got count. I don't want that leaking out. So the next thing that I wanted to say, you're gonna have days where you doubt yourself. I literally do this a lot. Like, I want more for myself, and that's literally why. But you're gonna have days where you're gonna be like going, like you're gonna feel good about your business, and then like the next minute you're gonna be like, well, I should have done this better, I should have done that better. The next one that I learned is not everyone is going to agree or support your business. What I'm saying is, when the older, like from the older folks, they're probably gonna be like, doesn't understand this generation, because in this generation around my age, there's a lot of self-sufficient people that can live off of just doing stuff online. Like literally that's all I'm trying to do for myself. People are gonna be like, well, like, why don't you just get a 9-to-5, you know, which is totally fine to get a 9-to-5 job. Like there's nothing, I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with it, but some people like myself don't really aspire to do a 9-to-5. It's okay if people don't support you, you just gotta cut them off. Simple as that. But the thing is, like for me, I'm lucky enough to have a lot of people that support me on it. I haven't really, like, the thing is, like, I don't really have like haters and shit, or maybe I do and I just don't really pay attention. But like, I haven't really had a lot of negative comments about my business, which I'm glad about. But this is what I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. Like, I've always wanted my own business. I wanted to be on camera. That was like my thing. And a business basically at 9 years old. It was a car washing business, and I remember I washed my dad's car, and I remember being like, what if I make this into a business? What if I gather all the kids in the neighborhood and made this into a business and made money off of it? So I went around with all these kids. I think my other friend, who literally has a kid now, she was like 2 years younger than me, and she was like the assistant manager, and we were just going around cleaning all these people's cars, and they just give us money off of that. And I probably will have a car washing business in like 10 years, who knows. Another thing that I learned is it takes a lot of tries for your products to come out perfect. Sometimes you're not gonna grow overnight. Some people make it seem like, okay, some people get really lucky and they grow overnight. I've never really had that luxury where I can grow over, well, I kind of did, but I didn't grow like 100K, 10K. It was just a couple hundred at some point, and it was around Vlogmas of 2018, and that's when I was growing really rapidly. That was when I was growing the most, and in early 2019. So yeah, like some people get that luxury, but like also like it's good to grow organically. So yeah. The next thing is, you often compare yourself to people, but the thing is, like, I follow people that have like warehouses and have their products in stores and stuff, and that's really good. I've always wanted that, but I have to also remember, like I said before, right now is not my time, but soon it will be my time, just not right now. Next is, make sure you have good / relevant hashtags. Something that I learned about hashtags is that, okay, if you use the small business hashtag, I noticed that like you will attract small business owners, which, okay, isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's happened so many times that you might have to use hashtags that relate to what you're selling. Yeah, I noticed that over the course of a few months, and I have such a habit of using that hashtag so people can be like, oh, this is a small business, let me like check it out and stuff. But like, it's a good thing and a bad thing to use that hashtag. It brings in small business owners that most likely won't buy from you, and you want like customers, potential customers. You most likely won't want other owners, you want potential customers. And the area code where you are, like where you at, like if you live in Texas, you live in New Hampshire, use hashtags like that. I use hashtags like shop small, shop local, because those are trending. You really have to like play around with the hashtags, to be honest with you, because it's really comes down to like algorithm and shit like that. I heard that reels are a lot more engaging than pictures. I'm barely just trying to learn how to post reels. Easily just save it and post it on there. It's for the people that aren't following your TikTok, and it's just like bam, there you go. Next is have eye-catching titles and captions. It sounded weird how I said that. Next is you don't need an aesthetic feed, but it would be a lot more eye-catching to viewers, is what I'm trying, I guess what I'm looking at whenever I look at my own Instagram page. But you don't have to have an aesthetic feed. Like, so many people on this in the small business world have like all these aesthetic feeds, and it's really nice to look at, but it's also like stressful to keep up with it. Make sure you have like really good quality photos and people could see it. You can make size comparisons. Like what I do is like I have both sizes of oils on my Etsy and on my Instagram, so people can be like, this is a 4 ounce, this is an 8 ounce, because that's what I'm selling, a 4 ounce and an 8 ounce, and maybe even a 12 ounce in the future. But right now I'm just doing 4 ounce and 8 ounce. But like, so people, because some people want to see that, so make sure you do stuff like that so people know what they're getting into and be like, oh, this is small, because some people don't understand ounces. And for a while I didn't either. That is pretty much all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you give it a like, comment your thoughts on this video. If you want more business content, let me know, and do everything I said in the beginning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.